Okay, here's your sound warning, I guess. Hi, welcome everybody. Let's go ahead and get on in here, shall we? Yeah, so apparently FF14 has maintenance tonight. So hi, welcome back everybody. I guess this is what we're doing. I was like really wanting to stream and then like scrambling as best as I could to try and get this figured out because yeah, thank you, Launcher, for letting me know that this is what was happening tonight. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. It's a Monday. I hope everyone's having a good start to your week. Drink my gamer fuel. I just really, I'm not a big fan of Mountain Dew, but I will do a lot for Final Fantasy mounts. I'm 2 bottles to go. I'm 2 bottles to go. We can do it. But yeah, you know. I kind of wanted to stream when I got back last night. As I mentioned, I was out of town, going to a soccer game, having some fun with my best friend, and just really having a good time getting out of the city. But yeah, the last night I was not able to really talk all that much. So, you know, it wasn't too bad. I actually really was not able to cheer during the match all that much. I don't know. It was mostly the retail stuff last week. I don't know why, but I guess it was just busier on Friday than I had anticipated. So, yeah, I kind of lost my voice about around midnight on Friday, halfway through the evening, and then it was gone most of Saturday. So, you know, I was bouncing around. I felt fine. It was just I couldn't talk. So, you know, I was bouncing around doing my thing as best as I could, and then trying to enjoy the match as best as possible. But yeah, they went out and had some fun a little bit later on in the evening, but I was not able to because I couldn't talk. And we'll get into that here in a little bit, but I haven't played in a while. It's just probably not the best idea for an impromptu stream, but you know, I need the practice, so why not? Also trying a few different things with fingering. Like I'm trying to get a little bit better with my pinky. It's always been like the hardest thing for me. Now I have pretty big hands, pretty big and flexible hands. So I have always really used my ring finger for these power chords, but I'm trying to switch it up and just rely on the pinky a little bit more. But yeah, obviously, you know, never having really used it all that much for the past 20 years, it means I've got to build up a little bit of strength. So yeah, if it sounds a little scuffed on really basic power chords, that's probably why. I don't know. It's just a habit thing. I've got to get back into it. You know, I've always used it for like licks and in specific riffs and that kind of thing. But yeah, you know, as I get a little bit older, and I noticed that my wrists, especially when I'm sitting down like this, I've talked about it a lot in past guitar streams. I'm not the kind of player that normally plays sitting down, especially with these armrests and everything. But yeah, as I get a little bit older and a little bit more out of practice, I gotta take care of that kind of thing and make sure that I'm holding it right and adjusting it accordingly. So I just think that maybe switching over to using my pinky a little bit more might help me a little bit, just for the sake of endurance and health, right? But yeah, it's hard to break 20 years of habit doing this thing. So yeah, so yeah, as I was saying earlier, I lost a little bit of my voice yesterday, but we're back. I'm fine now. I was sitting there hanging out, drinking a little bit after the game and having fun with my buddy, and they were like, "Wow, you sound so much better," and I was just. I was trying to use my lower register, and I told them, and they're like, "What do you mean by that?" So here's a little bit to know if you are ever wanting to do this, because I like talking about the behind the scenes of VTubing, streaming, all of that stuff, right? If you are ever interested in like doing anything that requires your voice, or you're doing voice training or anything like that, I mean it doesn't apply to just music, right? There's really like two different kinds of vocal cords, right? You got your main chords you use for talking, but you also have these little flaps up above. I don't know what the technical name is. Most people that I see online just call them, your false chords and that kind of stuff. And that's where a lot of your higher register goes, especially if you're like really straining your voice or really kind of constricting the air, right? And that's really where it was starting to hurt. And I think it's because, again, I was using customer service voice all day on Friday, so it was like, yeah, that's kind of where that customer service voice comes in, right? And you guys that work in retail or food or really any kind of service industry know what I'm talking about, right? Like you kind of pitch it up a little bit, and you kind of constrict your voice a little bit to sound a little bit more passive, and hi, you find everything okay today, and all of that, and when you're singing, sometimes people call that, I guess that's kind of close to your head voice, I think is what it's called. I don't know. I'm not trained in any of this, right? But yeah, that's what was really hurting. So I was just I was switching back closer to what my natural voice really is, kind of what I'm talking with right now. And thankfully that helped out a little bit. So, you know, again, we're on that road to 1,500 subs. So if you want me to save my voice and escape the hell that is retail that causes so many problems, like, subscribe, hit me up on the socials, that kind of thing. We got the debut coming up here in a couple weeks. So we got some fun times ahead with the new model and all of that. So yeah, we got a lot playing. But yeah, that's kind of what was up this weekend. Otherwise, I really would have streamed a little bit more last night. We got home like super early. It's been a while since I've been in a hotel, and everyone wakes up really, really early. Most of the time, I'm like pushing it right until checkout time. But for whatever reason, it really wasn't too bad. We were all up and at it by like 7 a.m., which is unheard of for me. But now I have to, now I've got to stay up a little bit later for the next couple of nights. Got some meetings and that kind of thing that I got to take care of. They're kind of like overnight things. So yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling here and hanging out. But I might hop into Elite Dangerous or something like that. And I mean, you know, it's not like I've got any plans or anything for this stream now that the plans have kind of waffled. So if my hand starts hurting or anything, you know, I might take a quick break and we can switch it up and do some Elite Dangerous, or maybe I'll just make another stream with a different link and all of that. But sure enough, you know, we're just chilling today, right? Oh, I really should not be. I've got like my legs crossed and shit. Like, oh, that's, yeah, I can't reach that when I'm sitting like that. But yeah. And it's been a while since I played this. Now I gotta remember how it goes. How's my noise gate? Stand lower just a little. And I'm still, I really like these DSP stuff, but it's so sensitive with some of these things. Like if I turn down the gate too much, then you get all the fuzz from this wire. But if I turn it up too high, you don't get a lot of the crunch in the background, right? It's I get right now it's like negative 65-ish. Let's try negative 75-ish. Yeah, there you go. There's that fuzz. How's that? Oh yeah, that's the metal stuff, right? I don't really like too much overdrive. I'm trying to get a little bit better being clean, right? but yeah, you know, with the digital stuff, it's a lot of playing. It's a lot of messing around. Man, he's got those two palm mutes right there that are kind of tricky. I don't know. I can feel it in my shoulder. It doesn't help that I'm like hunched over like a little golem, but that's all right. Let me see here. What I've kind of been kind of stuck on lately. Let's see here. I guess I can try. They switch it up lately where it's like you got to like they try playing the actual song and I'm like I don't want that. I don't want to play the actual song yet. Let me turn this off real quick. Like I'm always kind of iffy about a lot of these guitar streams because of the I mean, you know how it is. You got the old DMCA stuff, right? And you gotta worry about that anytime you're doing kind of any kind of music. But you know, okay. All right, let's see. I feel like I've got that down. Here we go. Ooh, this is where it gets fun. Yeah, now I remember. All right. You know what? Let's just go ahead and demonetize. Why not? I always appreciate the yeah, let's turn the monetization. There we go. Save. Let's yeah, let's listen in and then have some fun, shall we? I might have to this one I don't know as well, but it is one of my favorites that I've been listening to right now. So, yeah. You guys can hear that. That's fine. Whether or not this is going to be too loud, I don't know right off. There we go. How's that? How's that?
If you're feeling down, depressed, and
lonely. Yeah, we can turn it up a bit. Why not? Maybe down a little bit. I didn't get this far in the tabs. It's all good. Yeah, definitely not doing the solo. Here we go. Yeah, the audio levels, I can't tell how I'm playing. Probably pretty badly, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, that is a really good riff, isn't it? I love that riff. I do love Number of the Beast. I don't know. I've just been on a Maiden kick lately. I don't particularly know why. I've just been like, you know what? That's a pretty good riff. I mean, they're all pretty good riffs. It's Iron Maiden, right? But they are riffs that I do not play nearly enough. And so yeah. But but yeah, you know, we've got a lot coming up the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we've got the big debut. That's going to be during Dawn Trail maintenance. So kind of keep eye out for that. And then, yeah, you know, I was going to do FF8 today, but I'm so close to finishing Yokai Watch. I'm so disappointed that I didn't know about the maintenance because I really wanted to get in there. I've only got 2 weapons to go. I finished 2 more off stream last night while I couldn't talk, and then I'm like, you know, we'll save the last ones for the stream. Yeah, we've got 2 more weapons in Yokai Watch to do. But with that out of the way, we should be able to do a little bit more FF8 a little bit later on this week, finally, after like a month. So, you know, please look forward to that. And yeah, aside from that, it's just gonna be chilling, back to business as usual. I don't think there's anything super surprising or unexpected coming up over the next couple of weeks. And then yeah, once Dawn Trail hits, we're in it. I mean, we'll be doing that pretty much nonstop. Yeah, once we hit the MSQ, I mean, that's something to look forward to. But bear in mind that I'm not going to be doing much else for most of the time until we are finished with the MSQ, and then we'll be back to kind of streaming whenever we got some raids or if I feel like there's something interesting to do in the game. So kind of look forward to that. But yeah. Yeah, that's way too much distortion for that. So we're gonna delete that one. Which one was I using a little bit earlier for the kind of stuff? I want to say it was this. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay, that's way too much. I'm just gonna default it. There we go. There we go. What do we want to do next? Let's look at the old playlist, shall we? And you guys know me. It mostly ends up being, you know, Metallica or whatever, but it's fine. We can play around a little bit. Oh, but my wrist is definitely feeling it though. This is why you shouldn't go so long without practice. This is, now you know, this is why. Treat your wrists well, friends. This is important. It's something that like isn't talked about enough. There's no way I can play it at this speed, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways, because like I said, I got nothing going on. Actually, no, because that one is live, so I am in the wrong tune. I'm in the wrong tuning. It's cool. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Did they ever do a remastered version of Ride the Lightning? Come to think of it, I don't know if they ever did. Huh. Now that we know. Very surprising. Where's the albums here? Oh. Playlists. Releases. Well, could do some Saint Anger if you want. That one I can't do. I never learned to fight fire with fire. Turn it up on my end a bit. Sounds a little bit better of the far bridge. fine. Hammond solo. Okay. I don't know. Here we go. Not the worst I played it, but not the best either, I guess. I mean, I could try Trapdoor Under Rise. I only know like the first, like the main riffing, you know. We can give it a shot. Why not? Yeah. And then this is that's about as far as I got in the tabs. I don't know, I keep distracted every time I learn it, but you know, I felt I like that went pretty good. It's not a hard riff, you just gotta play it fast. It's definitely easier than Creeping Death, that's for sure. Oh, my wrist though. Oh boy, my wrist. That's not good. Ooh, buddy. Oh, no. Mute. There we go. Let's see. Do we want to try a little bit of Master of Puppets? I feel like that one's always a good one. As I've mentioned a billion times, that one's always kind of my warm-up, just because it is a really good one to kind of stretch more than anything. Make sure that I'm keeping my wrist, you know, nice and loose. But yeah, let's do Master of Puppets. Why not? It's been a while since I played it. My pick's slipping. My hands are getting sweaty. Yeah, I think this pick's what is this pick? Like, I'm starting to sweat. This one has like really good grip on it. I think it's a Dunlop. But yeah, they got their logo or their seal or whatever, but it gives it like just a little bit of texture. And when it's as hot as it is where I am at, yeah, it starts slipping out whenever I start really playing. So yeah, we're making it. We're getting by as best as we can. But I mean, you know why we're here. It's just practice, right? That's what we're trying to do. Problem is, I don't ever really play it at speed, so I need more practice at that, right? Like, it's okay to be kind of scuffed. It's okay to not be the best guitar player on YouTube. You gotta have some fun. You gotta learn a little bit each time, and hopefully get a little bit better. But I definitely feel like I was doing a little bit better on the second verse once I got a better grip on it. That's for sure. Yeah, doesn't sound too bad. Kind of sounds like something that's probably someone else has already made. I mean, it is kind of a generic riff, I guess, but I don't know, I can dig it. I'm just riffing at this point. I don't know. I really did not plan on maintenance, so you know that's it. Do be like that at times. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this hasn't gone as badly as I thought it would for not having played in like 2 months. And just kind of doing it on a whim, but I can definitely tell my wrist is like, you know, maybe you should do this more so that I can actually be built up. And to that I respond, no, because I have so much other stuff I got to do. But we're trying, we're doing our best, but. You know, I appreciate anyone coming by and stopping by just kind of on a whim anyways, you know, for being kind of a last minute thing, but yeah. It do be like that. Yeah, for that no bass, right? That's how it's supposed to be, right? Oh yeah, there's the injustice for all sound. Who knew? Oh, we gotta do better than that. We gotta show Jason some respect. He did his best. But yeah, I think my wrist is feeling it at this point. I'm gonna keep playing. I gotta stand up and practice throughout the week a little bit. But you know, it's something we'll still hop into every now and then. Sorry, you know, for the short stream. I really wanted to finish Yokai. I wanted it so bad. But no luck. Here, let me turn the old background back on. There we go. Get a little bit of our little wistful tavern music. There we go. But yeah, you know, thanks a ton for coming by. Again, I really did not even know maintenance was happening. I knew that they were adding the servers, like the new data center stuff, which is why it's going down. I just didn't realize it was tonight, but you know, what can you do at this point? But yeah, you know, we'll be back throughout the week. I don't think there's really a whole lot that should interrupt it. You know, most of my shifts over the next few weeks are all like closing shifts, so I don't even go in until late afternoon, which means, you know, I might be able to pop in here and there. In addition to the days off, so keep an eye out, and then probably sometime in the next week and a half, I will officially put up the debut. Yeah, we're almost there. It's hard to believe that we've only got like 2 weeks. And then, yeah, 2.0 model, if you have not seen that in the unarchived streams, which is another thing that might pop up. You know, if you want to see the new model preview, since I don't have memberships enabled, you can always subscribe to the channel, because what I've been doing is I've just been doing unarchived streams. And then, yeah, it kind of gives me a chance to get some feedback and do some rig testing without actually having memberships, but, you know, gives my followers a chance to see something that that you don't normally get to see. So, yeah, you know, we're almost there. I'm kind of waffling about the PowerPoint, but, you know, that'll be like a last minute thing, knowing me. So yeah, you know, keep an eye out. Thanks a ton for hanging out while I scuffed some of these riffs, but, you know, I needed the practice. It was time. I can definitely feel it, but, you know, that's a good thing in the long run, because it means, you know, we're back to it. With that being said, I hope everyone has a good rest of your Monday and enjoys the rest of your evening. Take care, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, bye bye.